At guard, 6'1", number 11, Trey Young.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Atlanta Hawks here at their home, State Farm Arena. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Trey Young taking motivation from his skeptics, saying, I've had people doubt me and my ability all of my career and all of my life. That's what drives and fuels me. So if I didn't have those people to motivate me, I don't think I'd be where I am today. Guys, he is on a mission.
Well, a lot to prove, Allie. Thank you. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. And for the Hawks, the tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now here's Smart. Horford, a screen on Hunter.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And that one falls for Tatum.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Young against Smart. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And here's Capella. Capella, screen on Brown. Young against Smart. Young inside, and it's rejected.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Tatum.
And just so active for his size, Capella is hard to guard.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Now here's Smart. Horford for 3. Offensive board. The kick to Tatum. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 7 points.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the 3 consistently? He has put that to rest.
Young with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart passes to Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Now here's Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Capella, screen on Tatum. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The teardrop, and he sinks the layup. He's got 9.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
Atlanta calls timeout. Celtics on D. Outside Young. Back to Collins. Inside. And Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Now Smart. Pass to Tatum. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Williams misses. The Hawks trailing. Murray passes to Capella. Outside Murray. Over Williams. Murray, shot is good.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Williams, a screen on Hunter. Tatum passes to Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Brown. Here's Young, defended by Smart. With some arc. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Williams. And here's Smart. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out to Horford. 4-3. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Murray passes to Young. Back to Murray. Screen by Young. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist from Young. Murray's got his second bucket of the night. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. 1:09 left now in the first quarter. Misses from close range. On offense, here are the Hawks. 6-point game. Now here's Murray. Back to Young. This one for 3. Count it. After missing his first 6 shots, now 1 for 7.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Here's Williams. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Collins outside. 29 seconds left in the first. Young against Smart, down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 5 now.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Horford outside. From deep. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Now here's Holiday, outside Murray. Fires from 14. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And it's Brogdon missing. The Hawks leading. Pass to Holiday. Outside Murray. Back to Kaminsky. Shoots over Brown. Kaminsky can't hit. And for Boston, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Pritchard. Brown with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And he gets that one. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Murray passes to Kaminsky. Back to Murray. Down low. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. And Doris, this Celtics team flipped a switch last year. They really bought into Coach Udoka.
But consider, BA, that halfway through the season, they were exactly 500. But then from mid-January or the 3rd week in January, they were the best defensive team in basketball. It carried them all the way to the juggernaut of Golden State in the NBA Finals. It was a team who knew who it was and how they won. And boy, what a run.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, "People need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it." Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. The Hawks making a switch here. Harkless is checked in. White, he's checked in for Boston. Clock at 6. Gallinari for 3. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Holiday. And here is Kaminsky. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the Celtics in possession here. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. White can't hit.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Pass to Okongwu. To the middle. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Gallinari. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Graham.
Yeah, BA, the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Boston calls timeout. He's checked in for Kaminsky. Collins comes in for Okongwu. And it's Young in for Holiday. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. Boston trailing. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Horford, a screen on Bogdanovich. Out to Horford to halt the run. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Collins a screen. Here's Young. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boston's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Tatum. Williams misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Young. There's the three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Smart against Young. Three seconds left. No good that time.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And so it's Atlanta closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team at the defensive end of the floor. What was the key?
Just be consistent. Defensive rebounding was one of our keys tonight, and it's just the start. So we're going to try to stay locked in on it. We know this is our key in our transition to make a stop here and run. So we're just going to keep going.
Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
The Hawks leading.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2, and it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Smart. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Brown can't hit. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Boston with the ball. Smart passes to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Hunter. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
That free throw misses. And Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Good on the second one. And Atlanta shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Capella screen on Smart. Here's Young. From 13 feet, down it goes. Young's got 7.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Pass to Tatum for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Murray against Brown. Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Smart. Young can't hit. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Brown passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Drives to the hoop. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Tatum finds Smart. Collins against Horford. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. Brown. Great positioning on the putback. Brown's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown, using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Tatum. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Murray. Collins outside. Murray against Brown. Murray passes to Collins. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Now here's Smart. Now Brown, defended by Murray. Brown passes to Horford. Smart outside. And here's Brown. Inside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Murray passes to Capella. Capella, screen on Brown. Here's Murray. Another one falls for Atlanta. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And Boston calls time here. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Capella. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich has checked in for Hunter. And Holiday subbed in for DeJounte Murray. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And it's White in for Smart. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. From 11 feet away. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Young. Kaminsky, a screen on White. Here's Young. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter.
And you know, with Trae Young, he almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
The Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Left side Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Gallinari with a screen on Young. White, the pass to Tatum. To the paint. Yep, that one goes. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And Kaminsky slams it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Gallinari. Pass to Tatum from downtown. That one no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And he's gone for the lob.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Bogdanovich against Tatum. Now White. From deep. And so it's Atlanta up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. And it's Smart in at the 1. And Atlanta shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Here's Bogdanovic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 9th assist of the game now. Boston's shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Pass to Brown. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
Back to Capella, over Williams, and the Hawks tack on 2 more.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Brogdon, the pass to Smart. Here's Horford. The rebound by the Hawks.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Capella, screen on Smart. Back to Capella. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Hawks lead by 19.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
And Boston calls time here. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Pass to Smart. Outside, Brown. Now here's Brogdon. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Collins. Collins with a screen on Brown. Hunter passes to Collins. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Pass to Brogdon. Outside, Brown. And here is Williams. Collins defending. Murray against Brogdon. And here's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Murray. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Murray. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Good on both. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Brown with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Williams' shot is good.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Smart against Murray. Pass to Collins. Six to shoot. Back to Murray. Takes a three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Williams a screen on Hunter. Brown passes to Williams. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Capella. Here's Murray. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Brown inside. Hunter covering. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for DeJounte Murray.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Williams' shot is good.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Bogdanovich. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray's shot is good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Brown. Looking to get back on track. And the jam by Brown.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Murray's shot is good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Brown can't hit. Now here's Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.